So one of the most common things that we see, especially with people sitting at desks and driving and just in essence doing everything in the front of their body, is round shoulder syndrome, forward head. So just a quick little thing that you can add to your workout at home. All you need to do, I've got two bands I'm using, the figure 8 band and then the regular band with the handles on both ends, and of course I have to have this wrapped around something that's not going to move. So normally for somebody who's rounded forward, I would never have them doing any pushing activities until this was corrected. But we're going to focus on a chest fly, focusing on retracting the shoulder blades, squeezing the shoulder blades together so that we're contracting the posterior muscles, strengthening the back, simultaneously stretching the chest. So the focus is really going to be on stretching the chest, although we will have resistance coming forward. So we're going to immediately work the opposing muscle groups, and then we're going to do a reverse fly, and now we have the pull going backwards. So as we're stretching one thing, we're strengthening the other, and vice versa. I'm going to do 3 sets. For me, I'm doing about 12 to 15 repetitions. I'm not looking to necessarily build muscle. I'm more looking for muscular endurance. So 12 to 15 reps with a band that's going to fatigue me to a good amount by the time I get to the 15th rep. So I'm going to grab these handles. First off, I always want to bring these straight forward. If I start off here, that's a good way to hurt my shoulders. So I always bring them in and then come forward. And I get to actually, let me move this out of the way here. I'm actually getting a really good core workout here also by engaging my abs. I'm keeping my glutes tucked under me, hips are in neutral, and then I'm pulling from my armpits, exhaling as I come in, inhaling as I go out, and each time I squeeze my armpits, but then I'm squeezing my shoulder blades as I'm going back, which most people would just be relaxing, but I'm making it functional in both directions. So I'm just about halfway there. I'm also not gripping this tight. I'm using my chest muscles to pull, not my hands, not my arms. And also if I squeeze these handles tight, it will raise my blood pressure. I don't have anything to worry about there, but for somebody who does, that is most certainly a concern. And on this last one, I'm going to go really slow, breathing in and out, keeping my abs tight, slowly going back. And then I'm going to sit back and release the tension on there so I don't dislocate my shoulders in the process. Then I'll go immediately to my reverse fly. So I'll show you from the back here. I'm retracting my shoulders first and then squeezing. Exhaling as I come out to the side, pinching my shoulder blades together. And halfway there, I'm keeping a loose grip with my hands, pinching those shoulder blades together as I get tired. I try a little bit harder to retract my shoulders first and get that initial contraction. This is the last one, nice and slow, squeezing it, and then slowly returning. And then, of course, I'm going to take a break, give those muscles, both sets, a chance to relax. In focusing on my work with cancer patients, particularly for people who've undergone breast cancer surgery, oftentimes there's shortening and tightening in the pectoral area, the chest area from radiation and or mastectomy reconstruction, and there's very often an opposing weakness in the back muscles. So I would start the patient off with little to no resistance to begin with and just working on range of motion without any bands, gradually working up, and there's more things to consider, so don't just start self-prescribing exercise programs if you're recovering from cancer. But this is a very easy, functional set of exercises that you can do, and there's no excuse. You can do them anywhere. If you're at a hotel, there's usually some sort of railing on the porch or balcony. You can link that handled band through there and you're set, even at a park. So you just have to throw them in your suitcase and you're ready to go. I'm leaving for Australia in 2 weeks and I will have my bands in tow. Rock on.